drops for 2K24. Tell me now, baby. I'm so ready for this. I mean, I have 2 forks that need to be washed. Now I'm gonna stick this in here and get it cold. Now I'm getting ready to eat it here eventually later on tonight, probably. It's gonna be my chip of choice tonight. I gotta throw away all the chips I got and stuff and get rid of this tonight. So it has been raining here eventually. Well, apparently it's been raining here we got pretty good showers come through. A few thunderstorms, not really anything severe. Just a few thunderstorms here and there, you know. Got to watch the squall line come in though. You could see it where the cloud stopped and it was like somewhat gray. It was like light gray, but then it was like right behind it was dark gray, real dark gray. It's like, yes, storm's coming in. So that was pretty cool. Oh, I bought me some trimmers here. Look. This blade is so super sharp, it's not even fun anymore. So, Cascade is the #1 brand for deal. Do I feel like an idiot? I was looking for some laundry cleaner. I gotta find some. Get some more of that fresh stuff. I'll have to go back to Menards. Oh, I got a question. So I'm scoring just around 13 assists right now, which is super cool, super good. And we're gonna play some Cade Cunningham. If is he still on the roster? Because I know this is my ace season, so he's got to be still on the roster. Yeah, he is. With Sadiq. James Wiseman's there. Okay. I am confused now. Let me check and make sure that he's not on our team still. So Norm actually is on the Pistons now. Okay, well that makes sense. He wasn't getting the playing time he thought he deserved. Okie dokie. Oh. Your house is so cool, dog. Yeah, and there's really no use putting Christmas lights. If I ever get a house, I want to be like in the middle. I want to be in the middle of on the side, in the middle of the street on the sides, where everybody that drives down. It's a main street that people go down all the time. They drive down, they see my Christmas house. I want to be like Clark W. Griswold from Christmas Vacation. That's how I want to do it. They're like, why? I want to be that dad that has that shit. So you better find somebody quick then. I do know that now I need to start finding somebody to have kids. Shit, I gotta meet you, Mom, first. Dear Winter is a good song. It's done by AJR, which is Adam, Jack, and Ryan. They are a collective group from New York. Their name is Metzger, but I call them Mets now because thought it made him sound cooler, I guess, but whatever. But they have several favorite things. They have Neo Theater. They have OK Orchestra. This is our melody, and these are our drums. Because they do a lot of sound sampling in their stuff. They'll go out and they'll sample different sounds in the world, or they'll hear something, they'll use it in a music thing, and they're really good with like Pro Tools. They're really good with Pro Tools and some other thing I can't think of at the moment. But they are my boys, dude. They're awesome. He goes bum 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 bum, you know, kind of like that stuff. Like, what the hell? So apparently Norm Hunt is now a Detroit Piston, not a Pelican anymore. So he went up a letter. He's not a Pelican, he's a Piston. So that's not too bad, I don't think. I mean, he made 86. Nope. Fuck. My mom would have a fit right now. This house. Because nothing else is, I haven't touched really anything. Just the trash can, a couple of, faucets and shit. And okay. We are in the 1st of November already. We started on the late side of October on that one. My brother Parker's birthday is in 6 days, or 7 days. So. I text him. All right.
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed in NBA 2K?
Mostly just shooting and the hustle plays, rebounding, just cheering my teammates on in the game.
Just to see me be able to dunk on the game, just see my vertical on the game and see how high I can jump on it.
If there's one badge that your player needs to have.
There it is.
Well, these squads, man, Brent, they play hard on the defensive end, don't they? Did you enjoy playing in games like this?
No, Kevin. Why would defense? Why would I enjoy playing against a good defensive team? I want to score. But we will appreciate what we get tonight with these guys. Great effort, great grit, and we'll see who will come out on top.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Robinson is out there with James Wiseman, and it's Richards in at the 1 spot. Now here's Cunningham after the miss from Davidson. Outside for Robinson. No good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Here's Davidson.
Shit.
Williamson trying to free himself up. No good with the wing jumper.
I couldn't get up. Fuck.
Here's Richards. Covered by Smith. Pass to Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to Chicago. Shoots.
Come on, make a shot!
Davidson missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Bay, no good.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And it's good, 2 points. Davidson's got the opening basket of the game for the Pelicans.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this. Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both free.
I've already broken every record in the game so far, so I mean, I'm not looking to make like a humility, because I'm going to quit here in a couple days anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to have to retire anyway. So we're just going to see what we can get through tonight.
Throws good from Davidson. Pistons have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Richards passes to Cunningham. Outside for Robinson. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Davidson. Nailed from three-point land. Davidson's got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They need this, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away, so use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
Detroit shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
6'7", wants to play aggressive, not afraid to mix it up. A good shooter from the three-point line. Saddiq Bey has got a lot of great qualities and a long career ahead of him.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
To the wing on the left. He kicks to Cunningham.
Yeah, I hope the pro play actually works to where the advantage is now you have to be in a certain area to get a certain dunk. You know, you have to be like a certain, like a dunk contest. You pick where you want to run from.
Outside Robinson from outside the arc.
Nope.
Pelicans pull it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into.
I gotta give me a dime here or something.
Scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor.
Oh, you're gonna let him do that?
Players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Davidson passes to Williamson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
That's my boy. Me and him, I think, connected on more passes, me and him, either way, than anybody else on the team.
Pistons trail by 11. Passes it to Bay. Cunningham looking it over. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And there's the pass to Williamson. Kicks to Smith. Here's Davidson. He's defended by Bay.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy.
You can see all
comfortable.
You can see all the older teams use like a lot of red, white, and blue in their stuff. We use a lot of purple and yellow and green and blue in our stuff.
So it's Detroit now, following the score by New Orleans. Outside for Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And Williamson throws it down.
Well, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Now
like Detroit was one of the older teams. They're red, white, and blue.
Outside Robinson. Wide open look. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Robinson down low. He's covered by Davidson.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Bay passes to Wiseman. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And Wiseman showing off his power that time.
Here's Davidson. Started by Robinson. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 20 points.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Better get it.
Nope. Ingram against Cunningham. Pass to Wiseman. 6 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Wiseman.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
The latest now. David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Outside for Robinson. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
And Williamson gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Nicholson's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans on D. 19-point game. Pass to Hunt. Got a piece of it. Here's Davidson. Started by O'Neal. And that one is good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this
game to watch 5 minutes of action. I think
game to watch
like
5 minutes of play. One
team play harder. You know who that was.
Right at the free throw line. Porter, no luck.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Bounce pass, Smith. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Porter. And Williamson gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Miller against Smith. Miller kicks to O'Neal. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Pelicans leading by 23. Releases. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 26.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coaches.
Damn it, coach.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
R.J. Barrett is out there with T. Then it's Ingram.
Oh.
And it's Nicholson in at the guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here is Porter, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Can't connect from 14 feet out. New Orleans has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Pass to Davidson from downtown, and again New Orleans with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Get you out the way.
Here's Gillespie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count it.
Assist goes to
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Davidson passes to Kent. Over Robinson, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Bay. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davidson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Oh, great ball movement there.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. There it finds Ingram to the middle. 16 feet away. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 8 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. From 13, jump shot is good. 36 points for T.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
Is passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here is Porter. The Pelicans make their last shot. Cunningham on the wing. Outside for Robinson. They grab their own miss. Porter. Great D that time from Davidson.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Now here's Bay, rejected by Davidson. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Detroit making a switch. Richards is checked in. Six on the shot clock. Outside Porter. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And that one drops for them.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Davidson passes to Barrett. Here's Davidson. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Hey, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Bounce pass from Cunningham.
Itch somewhere. I don't know why.
Outside for Robinson. Shoots over Ingram. Here's Cunningham. Rejected by Davidson. Ball stolen. Can they get it? And Cunningham with the slam.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
To the inside. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 42 in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Rejected by Davidson. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
Yep. Like always.
Cunningham kicks to Porter. Now the pass to Richards. And the 3 off target.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the shot goes down. He has 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. That's great recognition from Cade.
Down low, here's Davidson, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
I love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Utah was all business. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin, will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
New Orleans, foul.
So it's the New Orleans Pelicans.
With the score, your Pelicans 86, the Pistons 30.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from T.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. James Wiseman's out there with Robinson. And it's Richards in at the point. Here's Richards, covered by Smith. Deep two from Robinson. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
A nice shot by Davidson.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Ingram against Cunningham. Out to the wing. And here is Bay. Clock at 6. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. From 15 feet away, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Richards passes to Bay. Cunningham with it. To stop the run. Here's Wiseman. Rejected by Davidson. They recover it.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
For Detroit, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good. Good from Cunningham. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 7. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Davidson.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. To the inside. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The Pistons have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Bay kicks to Cunningham. Robinson on the wing. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
A floater, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Wiseman. And it's 9 points for Cade Cunningham. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Pass to Robinson. Pass to Bay. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's. Smith finds Barrett. Here's Davidson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
New Orleans making a switch here. Nicholson's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
To the paint. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 16.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Gillespie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now, here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far to end the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
At the line for 2.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here.
Now, here is Smith. Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Deep to start things here in the second half. Over to the... Here's Gillespie, covered by Smith. Better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Hey, no good.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Lob pass to Barrett. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Well, you can see why RJ was the 3rd overall pick. I mean, he's got elite talent, and he could do a lot of things on the floor. This time it's scoring.
Now, here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Passes it to Gillespie. Robinson up top. Right side, Porter. Pistons passing it around. Here's Cunningham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
That one goes. Count it.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Gillespie, covered by Smith. Cunningham outside. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Cunningham's got 15.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The pass to Peterson. Out to Smith. Here's Davidson. Guarded by Porter. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Unloads. And they'll get another chance. to Cunningham. Pass to Porter. Over Smith. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Miller's checked in for Cunningham. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
No opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And here's Porter after the three-pointer from Davidson. Here's Gillespie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. At the elbow, Smith. And the layup's good off the glass.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
It's good from long range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
1:51 left here in the third quarter. And it's Miller penetrating over Smith. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. In the corner, Nicholson with it. Here's Davidson. And that one is hammered home.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Miller outside. 1:22 left in the third quarter. And he converts the layup. Miller's got 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Davidson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Davidson. Baylor, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Landon Ingram comes in for Smith. And so he hits both. And so Miller will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Miller. He kicks to O'Neal. Wide open. Second chance shot. And Wiseman with the lay-in. He's got 10.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
Here's Davidson. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Passes it to O'Neal. Here's Richards. He's covered by Ingram. Richards, no good.
Detroit. Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
For New Orleans, at the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Inside. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Man, think about adding that weight and still having the quickness. Wiseman just eating up space now.
Here's Davidson. Non-stop scoring machine here. New Orleans moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. The shot comes out, and so it's the New Orleans Pelicans enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high.
52.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And, well, Detroit shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. They've got T, and it's Nicholson in at the two-guard spot. That's the Pelicans' 5. And Woolridge kicks to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hunt. Here's Kuzma. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Takes a 3. And it's Davidson missing.
That's it.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's O'Neal atop the key. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Releases from 15. Count the basket.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Now the Pistons with it. The pass to Hunt. Miller outside. Pass to Hunt from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Nicholson. The second effort. Here's Davidson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Hunt, defended by Davidson. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Now, here is O'Neal. Defense is right there. Buries it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he has not disappointed.
To the left side wing. Woolridge left side. Bubbled by Davidson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
YouTube jump ball.
Detroit with the ball. Simon, the pass to Nicholson. One-on-one here. Fires for 3. Hunt with the bucket. Hunt's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Pass to Davidson. Tries from 16. And good that time.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Woolridge. Kicks it to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to O'Neal. All sorts of time. The rebound by Davidson. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. There's the pass to Peterson. To the middle. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Outside, Woolridge. Miller outside. Kuzma passes to Hunt. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Davidson passes to Baylor. And the dunk by Baylor.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Woolridge. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Baylor passes to Davidson. Good work there as it goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Some changes for New Orleans. Peterson's checked in, and it's Wingate in for Nicholson.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Woolridge, the pass to Kuzma. Out to the right wing. Here's O'Neal. Offensive rebound to end the drought. Great D that time from Davidson. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Pass to Wingate. Three-pointer. And the dunk by Baylor.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media, and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
At the line for your Pelicans. One shot.
Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Outside, Woolridge. Porter kicks to Woolridge. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Peterson grabs the miss. Peterson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Davidson, guarded by Woolridge. Davidson passes to Simon. Again, the Pelicans score.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside, Porter. And Woolridge kicks to Kuzma. Outside for Woolridge. Beyond the arc. Tries again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
The Pistons shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Here's Gillespie. Yep, it counts.
Nice
Guys,
job.
I like what they're doing here in the second half, getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Davidson. That shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. Taken away. And now the Pelicans on the break. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Kicks it to Woolridge. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Passes it to O'Neal. Now here's Kuzma. 3 on the clock. From about 19 feet. Porter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Davidson. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Kuzma outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.